I wanted to give you an update on what I'm working on at the moment and how things are progressing within those projects. First, let me say you'll probably hear some planes and helicopters and things in the background as I go along. It's kind of impossible to avoid them here. And it's a sunny Sunday morning, so everybody's out and about. The first project is called Family Rituals. It's a short horror script that I've been working with a writer called Marcus. It's going really well. He's doing a great job. And we're on our second draft, I think. And that is moving forward apace. So that's really good. What we'll do next is, at some point, I'd like to go out and get some feedback. And before we get, so far down the path that we're kind of locked in, I want us to be as free and open to ideas for as long as possible. So I may look to get some friends who are more horror filmmakers than I am to have a look and get some feedback. Another project is one called The Last Daves, which has been around for quite some time and had a bit of a history of a few attempts at funding, which I mentioned in an earlier video, and a crowdfunding campaign, and nothing seemed to come together. I have tried to work on the script over a few years, and now it's back with the original writer, John, who's knocking it back into shape. I went off in all sorts of directions, so it's good that he's taken it back on and is going to knock it back into shape for us. Let me just check my notes here. There's another script called September Baby, which I'm looking for a writer for. Really challenging writing piece because there's two characters in one room and it's a feature film. So, and the subject matter is at times a bit challenging. So it's a pretty intense drama and I'm looking for someone to help me get that written. We had a couple of false starts with that and I just trying to get that back on track. I've been also thinking of some other YouTube channels, and the ideas that I have for them require silence. I didn't realize. I mean, as I'm sitting here now, you can probably hear a plane going overhead. And for the YouTube channels I was thinking of, they need silence. It's something where, all of them, there's 3 of them I had ideas for, they all need complete silence. You can't hear planes in the background or it just ruins it completely. So I have to work out where I could record that, because obviously not in this little room because of all the planes and helicopters. And when it's during the week, there's a school right next door which has lots of kids screaming and yelling. So I have to rethink that a little bit. I also have to think more about AI. I've been a bit of a Luddite trying to resist it, but I've just been looking at some AI tools to assist with filmmaking that could create great little storyboards or great little pre-visualization scenes, which could be incredibly helpful. So I think I need to educate myself a bit more. But the thing is, like everything, you get a free version, and if you export anything, it's probably going to be watermarked. And with a free version, you're very limited about how much you can do. So, like most things, you got to put your hand in your pocket if you really want to use them properly. But I'm going to explore a bit and see what I come up with. On the acting front, very, very little going on. I mean, nothing going on recently. And I've talked to a few acting friends and they're in a kind of similar boat. So just the way it is at the moment, and I've noticed a few casting directors and agents have been posting similar, how quiet things are. So just got to ride it out and make a simpler life even simpler. So, but that's all right. That comes with the territory. And there's one other thing which I'm going to taunt you with, because I'm not going to tell you about it now. But I expect probably next week, maybe the week after, but very soon, I have some news which I've been waiting to tell you and everybody for a very long time. Thank you for watching. It'd be great if you could subscribe, like, leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you think. Hit the notifications bell. I hope to see you in the next one.